action.
I'm Andrew Graves, and this is my presentation over the use of performance-enhancing substances in sports. We will highlight three main drugs used in sports. They are anabolic steroids, human growth hormones, and stimulants. I will start with anabolic steroids. Two examples on the screen show here are from drugs.com, and the pictures are of stanozolol and androderm. They are two of the most highly decorated drugs used in sports today. The main effect from anabolic steroids, from an article from Mayo Clinic about different types of performance-enhancing drugs, are to help build muscle, lower the damage to muscles during workouts, and to recover from workouts quicker after they are finished. According to the same article, there are many risks that are associated with these anabolic steroids. There are anger issues, heart issues, blood flow issues, and other issues as well. There's an athlete that I would like to highlight that used the drug stanozolol, and that is Ben Johnson. He was a Jamaican-born, Canadian Olympic sprinter. He won a gold medal in his time and other medals as well in other world championships. During the 1980 Olympics, he was found with stanozolol in his system and was stripped of the gold medal that he won 3 days later. This is all coming from an article from Nikki Swift about 25 other athletes that have also been called in sports using drugs. He has now moved on today to continue a normal life with his family, even though his name is only associated with his drug use and none of what he won back then. The next thing I will talk about are human growth hormones. Two examples I have up here are Humatrope and Genotropin, also from drugs.com, and an article where they list different types of human growth hormones. The main effect of human growth hormone, according to the same article from Mayo Clinic, is they are used to build more muscle and to help you perform better in sports. There are many risks of human growth hormones compared to steroids, that being joint pain, weaker muscles, fluid buildup in the body, diabetes, and plenty more. The athlete we will highlight that used human growth hormones are Lance Armstrong. In the same article from Nikki Swift, he was an American cyclist who won 7 Tour de France titles and a bronze medal as well. His drug case was that he admitted to using these human growth hormones, and he would then be stripped of his Tour de France titles and his bronze medal after the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency confirmed his use in 2012. He would then, a year later in 2013, go on an interview with Oprah Winfrey where he would admit to the substance use back in the 90s. As one of the greatest athletes to ever walk the planet Earth, he is only known for his drug use and none of what he was known for back in the 90s. The last substance I would like to point out are stimulants. The two examples I have up here from another drugs.com article are bifetamine and dextrine. The main effect of stimulants are to boost the levels of chemicals in the brain, help athletes exercise longer, feel less tired, and boost their aggressiveness. The risks with that, however, are it can lead to sleep trouble, lower focus, dehydration, heat stroke, and much more. The athlete I would like to point out that used stimulants is Diego Maradona. From the same Nikki Swift article I've mentioned for the other two athletes, he was found with cocaine use and epinephrine in his system. The cocaine use led to much legal trouble for him in the 80s, and the epinephrine would be found in his system before the 1994 World Cup. He was then barred from that World Cup and forced to retire in the 90s. He would then carry out the rest of his soccer career with coaching the Argentine national team. My opinion on performance-enhancing substances are that they should never be used, and anyone who uses those drugs should be banned from their sport, or at least given a suspension for at least a season. There are many other athletes that have not been pointed out that I could have mentioned, that being Barry Bonds, who was an MLB superstar, won an MVP, but he was caught using a human growth hormone and has never been mentioned for the Hall of Fame ever, even though every person that watched the MLB back when he played says he should be. But because of these different performance-enhancing substances, it limits many athletes to what they can do. Thank you.